All right, y'all. Y'all already know tomorrow is Thursday, so the Dallas Cowboys will be facing the Detroit Lions on Amazon. If y'all don't know, but I just wanted to give y'all my quickly just my predictions and what I think is going to happen during this game. So going into this game, the Detroit Lions do have a lot of injuries. They suffered a lot of injuries during the regular season. I know that Amara St. Brown suffered an injury against the Green Bay Packers on Thanksgiving. So right now he is questionable to play against the Dallas Cowboys, but ruled out right now. We got Khalif Raymond with an ankle injury. He's not expected to play until week 14. Then you got Brock Wright. He got a neck injury. Shane Zylstra, he got a knee injury. And then also their star safety, Kirby Joseph, is out with a knee injury. So that's already starting off an advantage for the Dallas Cowboys because some of their players, their key players, are healthy and they are looking to play in this game. Questionable is Amara St. Brown, like I said, and also Taylor Decker, their star tackle, and then also Panay Sewell with a shoulder. He will also be questionable along with Brian Branch, another star safety of theirs. So going into this game, you already know that the Detroit Lions have a lot of injuries. They're dealing with a lot of injuries. And what I saw against the Packers was that they're not a functioning offense or defense when it comes to better teams. Like I said in my podcast on Sunday, like Jared Goff is probably not the quarterback that can actually lead a team. Yes, he has the weapons, but he is not the type of leader that Dak is. You know what I'm saying? If we look at Dak, Dak Prescott has 3,600 yards, 25 touchdowns, and a 102.4 passer rating. So he's pretty good. Even Jared Goff does have a high rating at 110.2, but if we're talking about who was more productive throughout the entire season, I would say Dak Prescott. He is the reason why the Cowboys won all of their games because they just became a productive offense. And also with that productive offense coming from Dak Prescott, you got George Pickens, who is also getting 73 receptions, 1,142 yards, and 8 touchdowns. You know, CeeDee Lamb, he's coming along, but I knew going into the season George Pickens was going to get more of the load because everybody's so focused on CD. CD still managed to give 744 yards and 3 touchdowns, but George Pickens is that guy right now. We saw against the Chiefs, this guy literally went off over 100 yards, and he done really well. And seemed like all he did was run slant routes, but it got the job done at the end of the day. I'm just going to say that right now. And not only in the pass game is doing well, we got the run game. Javonte Williams, he has 198 carries, 955 yards, 8 touchdowns. That is very productive for Javonte Williams. We do not need a really, really dominant running back. The Cowboys just need somebody who can get the job done, and they found that in Javonte Williams. You know, you suffer from injuries with Miles Sanders, but you also bounce back, and you got some young receivers. I mean, not young receivers, young running backs who can follow up with what Javonte's doing on the field. So I like this Cowboys offense. I feel like they're going to do what they need to do Thursday and beat the Lions. The only advantage that the Lions have is probably a way to get around the Cowboys defense. You still got Jahmyr Gibbs, who has 175 carries for 1,019 yards. So it is going to be a problem because Gibbs do have like a few 200-yard games on his belt. So if we shut down Jahmyr Gibbs and shut down Jamison Williams and some Amara St. Brown, it will be good. Now, last week, Cowboys was able to shut down the Kansas City Chiefs team, so there is faith in that because Patrick Mahomes, as we all know, is literally the best quarterback in the league, and he turns anything water into wine. Like he does his thing. But this Lions offense will be facing a Cowboys defense that is improved. You look at Quentin Williams, then you look at Kenny Clark. Revel came back, Siobhan Revel came back, and then you also got stronger when Overshown came back. So all of that adds up into what this Cowboys defense really is, along with Logan Wilson. I forgot to mention him. He's gonna be pretty stacked as well. But this game, it's gonna be a 4-quarter fight. But like I said, Dallas will come out on top. Detroit is not used to these kind of games. And Cowboys, like I said, will gain momentum throughout the entire game, only because their offense looks like it's never going to stop and it's always on the roll. But I want to get off topic right quick. I've heard that HBO Hard Knocks is doing an in-season docuseries on the NFC East, which includes the Dallas Cowboys. Honestly, I'm interested to watch this only because yes, we did start off bad in the season, but um Cowboys are starting to improve. And also you look at all the other teams like the Giants, they're not doing too well. Commanders are not doing too well. But then you got the Eagles who started off really well during the season, but are now on a losing streak after losing to both the Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. So if this season ends the way I think it's going to end, with the Eagles suffering more losses than wins towards the end, and then the Commanders and Giants continuing to collapse, this will be a great season to watch for the Cowboys. I know they've done the AFC East in the past, and they also done the AFC North. So now with the NFC East, um, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Dak. The Cowboys, they're doing their thing right now, and um, yeah, a lot of people aren't happy about it, especially Commanders, Giants, and Eagles fans. But that's pretty much all I have for right now. I will have a reaction after the game when the Cowboys finish their game. And then also on Friday, I don't know if I'm going to be reacting to the UNT Tulane game. I might just do it, but we'll see. But anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. You all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.